This is Harsha from over.gg, and I'm joined by LiNkzr from Team Gigantti, who just won the Season 1 Overwatch Contenders European Finals. First of all, how does it feel to come in as underdogs and beat this Misfits team that lost 2 games the entire season?
So for the whole team, I think that thing is like fantastic. We've been practicing really hard the past 2 months actually. We've been practicing really hard. We had roster changes. The first game we had against Misfits, we were settling in our roles and everything. So to come this far in just a short period of time to beat such a good team feels amazing.
And to start off with the series, you guys played Oasis first, right? And Oasis is very well known for being like a Pharah-centric map, and we saw Tvik pull out the Pharah a lot, but you were actually shutting him down. Was that kind of how you felt? Was that your game plan going into it with the Genji trying to take the sky threat out of the air?
So I have this thing when I know I'm playing well, I know I can take a Pharah out of the sky, because there's always the moment of vulnerability. I just, when the fight starts, you just check how high up she is, and then you know how much fuel she has left, and then you just have this internal clock. Okay, she's coming down, I can go kill her. And it wasn't really the game plan. That's how we just play the map, really.
So going into the next map, I believe this was Eichenwald, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So this was Misfits map pick, obviously, but they played really well, actually. How do you feel like the back and forth nature of this series went? Because after this map, you guys came in and took 2 more maps, but then you were up 3-1. Were there any nerves related to that final game?
I don't think we really had nerves towards the final game. I think the nerves hit on the another Icon and another Anubis. That's when I at least felt like kind of, stressed, because we knew that they were a lot stronger on those, a lot stronger on the Icon world, and I had the back of my mind, I had the feeling that they will win Anubis too, because they adapt so well as a team. They do it really well. So I was a bit afraid of it, and I guess I didn't play that well on those 2 maps particularly. But knowing that we had the last map, King of the Hill, we actually completely destroyed them, basically with the strategies we had. At least on the second point, and we just knew that we will win the last map. That was ours.
So the other thing I wanted to note is that basically when it got to Ilios, this is also another Pharah-centric map. Did you have the same feeling kind of when you were going up against Tvik? Because you weren't pulling it out again. You were using the Genji, the Soldier. So
on Ilios, on the Bell point, going for the Pharah is a lot harder. So there, the main focus of the team is to kill the supports, kill the Lucio, kill the tanks, and avoid the Pharah, basically. Take engages with the Matrix. So in that map, we let Tvik do whatever he wanted, basically, because it's physically impossible for Genji to consistently kill a Pharah on that map.
Yeah. So I've already spoken to Zappis about this. He was kind of labeled as a choker back in the day. But another thing I wanted to mention is that while you never really had that label, you were always on those top European teams, but never the one that was winning the tournaments. Does this tournament have any special meaning to you because you were able to finally pull through and take that land victory, or that large land victory, rather?
Yeah. For me, this is my first major victory, and it feels amazing. It means a lot to me, because I know that I can be on the top, both as a teammate and as a individual player. I can make those plays against the best of the best, and come out on top. It's a huge boost to confidence, and it's a really nice way to end the preseason of Overwatch League.
Do you wish you had more time to spend with this team, before Overwatch League? Because we know that people are probably going to go their separate ways, especially when there's really not that many spots left in the league.
We have one tournament, Game Expo, coming up start of the next month, which we will play together, but our half of the focus on that tournament, half of the focus on Overwatch Leagues, to get everyone signed in and get them on their way, and it's a sad goodbye, but a welcome one in its own ways.
So this was LiNkzr with Team Gigantti, Season 1 European Overwatch Contenders champion. Thank you for joining us. Tune in for more coverage from over.gg.